guys, how are you? Like my new shirt? I don't sweat, I sparkle. I truly enjoy this thing. Like I had to have it, it's just amazing. I truly love it. Don't look at my hair, it looks so weird. I don't like it, it's blonde because it's fading. I had it gray and now it's going back to blonde. You guys let me know what color should I do. I want something different, I don't know. Should I do back to gray? Should I do like a purple? I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, this is gonna be a review about the Midnight Bites by Rachel K. If you guys have read the Morgan the Vampire series, you have to read this one because pretty much the beginning of this one, the first 3 or 4 stories, they're about the becoming of Merlin, like how he becomes a vampire since he was a child, a little bit about his family, who was Jesse, if you guys remember. By the way, it's gonna be some small spoilers. If you have not read the books of the Morgan the Vampires, stop reading, stop watching now, and come back later. Okay? So bye-bye. Still there? Well, let's keep going. Jesse. They will give us a little bit more about Jessie and the past that she has with Merlin and who actually Jessie is. But that's going to be towards the ending, which it is more like an epilogue. Halfway of this book, the stories, they're pretty much like an epilogue. If you guys have not read the daily letters, please stop watching now. If you guys have not read any of the books, please stop watching now because I will literally spoil lots of the things. So, you still here? Come on. Like, really? Well, let's go. Okay. So, if you guys remember, the day letters, it finishes when Michael and Eve, they were already married, right? Michael, the vampire, married with Eve, the guy. But at the end of the book, only is that Shane and Claire that get married. It doesn't say anything after that. Well, in this one, it will tell you some things after the marriage with Eve and Michael, and also after the marriage with Shane and Claire, and all the things that they do with Merlin and stuff from Morganville, and they're happy together and things like that. So if you literally want to know more, you should definitely read this one. Like I truly enjoyed every single page of this. Like I was with my I had the guys to read the other one. I was like, okay, I'll read out of this, now I'll read out of my series. So I wanted to read some of the books because of this. So I went back and forth to some of the, if I remember, some of the books that I was reading, and I'm like, okay, what is this? I'm like, no way, really? Like I was at some points reading, like for example, it was the first time when we read the Glass House. We're like, what? I had to go back. And then I watched the show because it was faster like that. They had, if you guys remember, the Morganville Vampires, they have like a small TV show on YouTube, right? I'll leave the link for you guys below. I watched that. I'm like, it has to bring me back some memories. And it did. And it was connected with this. And I'm like, it was filling the blanks, some of the things. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I really liked it. Then they will give you some things from like, I think Bike Club. Each story they will tell you, like Rachel Kane, she will start first before it tells you any story. The first page will tell you what it is, from which book it is, who she dedicated with, and why did she wrote this story for. And they're amazing. Like you will be in Claire's head, the point of view. It will be in Mary's head from the point of view. And I think at one point, I don't remember very sure, but it is in Emily's head too. I'm not very sure. I don't remember very well that one. But it's gonna be Shane's head, Michael's head, Eve's head, Clary, and also, oh my God, towards the end, I cannot tell you guys so much about this one. I don't want to make too much of a spoiler alert, but this one is gonna give you so much away. Like how I said, the beginning is gonna be more like how Merlin became a vampire, a little bit about his family, how he came where he came. But he will tell you also some points how Jessie, if you guys remember from the letters, the one that is with Merlin, who she actually is, and what is her past with Merlin, and how Merlin became what he is. Without her, he will be dead, literally. Like, it's just amazing. Like, it's just amazing. She gave us so much more. And guys, I have to tell you this. This is gonna be a big spoiler alert, a huge spoiler alert. So please stay, because this one, it is gonna tell you that at the end of the book, she says this. Our beautiful author, she's like, oh, this is not a goodbye. If I can find the actual page. So afterwards, she says something like this. So I'm finished with Morganville, and it's a question mark. No, I'm not. Like, literally, she just says, so, am I finished with Morganville? No, I am not. So, you know, Rachel King just said, am I finished with Morganville? No, I'm not. She just told us that maybe it will be a sequel, or maybe something's gonna be connected with Morganville. It's gonna be more. So, to all the lovers of Morganville, don't be afraid. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. I'm so happy. Like, when I read this, I was like, what? No. She's like, I had to keep reading back and forth, again and again and again. I'm like, no, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more. Truly, truly enjoy this one, guys. You have to read it, and trust me, the epilogue is gonna be so much away, and it's gonna tell you things like when they try to give you in the epilogue to give you a little bit more about the past of like Merlin with Jesse and everything like that. Well, in the epilogue, we'll give you a little bit more that let's call it like this. Merlin will meet with the past of like Jesse. So he's kind of like traveling in time, but not really traveling. It's really amazing the things that he invented, and oh my God, it's just beautiful. And the one that it helps him to come back is Shane. It's just, I was like, what? Shane will go to give like some break for Clary. He goes Shane, and because he also takes at the end, I just love it. Like when they finish everything, Shane is like, you got me here because Clary wouldn't want to, because she would have figured out before. And Manny is like, yes. He was trying to find a warrant, and Shane is like, don't worry, I know I'm not as smart as her, so you can't say it. It's just amazing. I just truly love this one. I cannot say how much I love this book, guys. It's just amazing. Like, I am so blessed to have it and to be like traveling back in those times, because this is a series that it got me into reading so much, people. Like 15 books, it's a lot. 15 books, it's a lot of books. And I was like, I flew through it in about a year. I had 15 books in like no time. And then to wait for the last one, I was like, no, I wanted more. And we got it. It's just amazing, guys. You have to have it. I don't want to give too much away, but you truly have to have it. It's like, it will tell you so many things. Like Clary and Merlin, they will find this place where it is a 13th floor with a 13th room, but magically, let's call it like this, Merlin gets trapped in that 13th room and it disappears. So the person that goes to help Clary to save Merlin, it is Eve. It's just amazing. The adventures that he go through this, it's just truly amazing, people. You have to read it, like, honestly. If you guys have read it, let me know what you thought about it. If you enjoyed it as much, and if you are like so excited as I am that maybe will be another book about Morganville, I don't know. Don't forget to subscribe, eh? Bye bye.